Welcome to the continuation of accounts. We're going to take a look at sales daybook. You can catch us on Pathfinder if, of course, you want some free tuitions. And also, there are many tutors, and of course, you can find the install link in the description below. Let's get started. Okay, so the second book from the purchases daybook is the sales daybook, which is also called the sales journal. Okay, so what is the sales daybook? So the sales daybook records all credit sales of goods to customers. Okay, in the previous book, which is the purchases daybook, we were the customers. We were buying things on credit for resale. Now, if we're selling goods to customers, then we're going to record the transactions in the sales daybook. Okay. So it uses sales invoices, also called duplicate invoices, issued by the business as the source document. Okay. So when we are the customers buying goods, okay, on credit, we are given an original invoice. So we are given an original invoice. But if we're the ones selling, we give our customers the original invoice. So what we're going to remain with is a duplicate invoice, the duplicate copy of the original. Okay. So the details that are included on the invoice are the date, customer's name, invoice number, amounts, etc. Okay. So the totals are posted to the sales account on the credit side and individual customer accounts in the sales ledger debit side. So this is the opposite of what we do in the purchases daybook. Okay, in the sales daybook, once we're done preparing this the sales daybook to do the double entry, we're going to credit the sales account since it is the one giving things. Okay, remember we credit the giver, so the sales account is going to give away things. Our business is giving things to people or to customers on credit, so we are going to credit the sales account. Then we're going to debit the people receiving. Okay, that is the individual customer accounts. Okay, we debit the receiver. Okay, so let's take a look at an example. So M. had the following credit purchases and sales for the month of May 2015. So you are required to prepare Mwango's purchases and sales day book and also post to the ledger. So these are the transactions. May 1 bought goods from Ebanda, 5 kg of sugar at 20 kwacha per kg and 3 kg of salt at 5 kwacha per kg. May 5 sold goods to Hatwambo at 5 kg of rice. 5 kg of rice at 8 kwacha per kg and 10 bags of potatoes at 20 kwacha each. Then May 10 bought goods on credit from Mwando at 20 kwacha on credit. Then May 16 bought goods on credit from Pimware. 2 kg, so there's that information there. And also on May 31 sold goods. So if you see here, there is a mixture of purchases, sales, purchases, sales. So we're going to acquire a skill of differentiating sales from purchases. Okay. So we're going to start with the purchases daybook. The format is just the same as the previous one, the one we did in the previous lesson, just with a minor modification. We have the date, we have the supplier's name, we have all details here, we have the invoice, then we have a column for adding if we have bought things, or bought more than one thing or more than one item from the supplier. Okay, and the total. So the first transaction, we bought goods on credit from Ebanda, 5 kg of sugar, 20 kwacha per kg, and 3 kg of salt at 5 kwacha per kg. So we write the date, it's supposed to be 15 here. Okay, so Ebanda, 5 kg of sugar, 20 kwacha, and 3 kg of salt at 5 kwacha. So the total is 5 times 20, because 1 kg is 20 kwacha, so 5 kg is 5 kg is 5 times 20, 100 kwacha. Also 3 kg of salt times 5, 15 kwacha. Okay, then we add to get the total 115. The next transaction is May 5 sold goods, so sales are not recorded in the purchases daybook. Go to the next transaction. May 10 bought 1 kg of sugar on credit. So again, this is this should be in purchases. So we bought we bought 1 kg sugar on credit from KMWANDU at 20 kwacha per kg. So KMWANDU 1 kg of sugar, 20 kwacha per kg. So 1 times 20, 20, right? So the total we write here 20. Next transaction, May 16, bought goods on credit from PMWARE. So this is the purchases again from PMWARE. We bought 2 kg of rice at 7 kwacha per kg and 1 bag of potatoes at 25 kwacha. Okay, so PMWARE 2 kg of rice at 7 kwacha and 1 bag of potato at 25 kwacha. So the total 2 times 7, 14, 1 times 25, 25, 14 plus 25, 89. So this is everything from PMWARE. So this is the figure that is going to be recorded in the account of PMWARE in the ledger. Okay, so now we can add the total and we're going to get 74. Okay, so this is the amount that is going to be in this is the amount that is going to be on the debit side of the purchases account in the general ledger. Then there's a last transaction which is about sales, which is not going to participate in the purchases. So we are done with the purchases daybook. So now we go to the sales daybook. We know the first transaction does not participate, but the second does participate. May 5 sold goes to Hatwambo, 5 kg of rice at 8 kwacha per kg and 10 bags of potatoes at 20 kwacha each. Then also we have May 10 bought goods on credit from KMWANDU at 20 kwacha. So this won't participate, it's a purchases. Then here we also have a purchases, it won't participate. Okay, we just need sales like this one. Okay, so we're going to record our sales from Hatwambo. So we sold Hatwambo 5 kg of rice, each costing 30 kwacha, meaning the total is 5 times 30, 150. Then 10 bags of potatoes, each costing 20 kwacha. So 10 times 20 is 200. So when we add 150 plus 200, we're going to get 350, right? Then also we have this transaction here, sold goods on credit to Bingandu. So Bingandu 20 kwacha of caster sugar at a total of 100 kwacha. Okay, so 20 kg of caster sugar at 100 kwacha. Okay, so meaning now if you read this English, it says sold goods on credit to Bingandu 20 kg of caster sugar at a total of 100 kwacha. So the total is 100 kwacha, it has already been calculated. So we don't need to do 20 times 100, no. We write it as it has been given, 100, okay? They'll say this is the total, okay? It's not per kg, okay? So now the 50 plus 100, 450. Okay, so what we have done so far, we have entered the information in the purchases daybook and in the sales daybook. The next stage is now to post the information we have entered to the ledger so that we can do the double entry system. Now, I'm not going to show how to do that for the purchases daybook because we did that in the previous lesson. Okay, in case you did not watch that lesson, you can find the link to the lesson in the description. Okay, now we need to complete the transactions for the sales daybook. Okay, so post into the ledger now. So in the ledger, we have to complete the double entry system in the sales account and in the debtors account. The debtors are the people we have sold things to on credit. Okay. So we start our sales account. So our sales account is going to have the date as usual. Of course, don't worry about the accuracy of the date, but the point is they are going to have the date, the details, which are the names of the datas or the customers. Okay, the folio, you can put the details if you have here. Then we know Hatwembo and Ngando are the people we saw, or are the two individuals we sold items to, right? So in the sales account, we always credit the sales account. Okay, so we have credited the sales account because we have given them our items. So the sales account has given them our items, 350 and 2000. So you can get the total here, okay, and the balances, okay, the balance brought down, okay. So this is the sales account. So now this is one side. You need to complete the double entry, meaning you need to enter this information in Atwembo's account and Ngando's account. Therefore, we're going to start Atwembo's account and Ngando's account. So Atwembo's account, of course, is going to have the date, the detail which is sales, and it received goods worth 350. So we are going to debit Atwembo's account. We're also going to do the same for Ngando's account. We are going to debit Ngando's account with 2000. Hence, we have posted the transactions in the sales book to the ledger. Okay, so this marks the end of today's lesson. Not today's lesson, but this marks the end of this lesson. Next lesson is going to be about returns daybook, purchases returns daybook, and sales returns daybook.